In this video, we will discuss about differences between break and continue statement in Python. The break statement can be used in both while and for loops. First of all, we must know what is looping statement in Python. Usually, the execution takes place in line by line manner. In some cases, we need to execute the same statement more than one times. In that case, we can go for looping statements. The break statement in Python terminates the current loop and resumes execution at next statement of the looping statement. And this is the syntax of break within for and within while statement. This is an example program. I is equal to 1 while I less than 9, print of I. If I is equal to 3, then we are having the break statement over there. I is equal to I plus 1. So in this case, the output is 1, 2, 3. Because while I reaches 3, we just exit from the loop by using the break statement. Next, we will discuss about continue statement. The continue statement can be used in both while and for loops. The continue statement rejects all the other remaining statements in the current iteration and returns the controls to the beginning of the while loop. This is the syntax of continuous statement within for loop and while loop. This is an example program. For I in range of 9, if I is equal to 3, continue print of I. This case, the output is 0 to 9 except 3, because if I reaches 3, we just cancel the current iteration, that is the print statement, and then we just move to the next iteration by using the continue statement. Differences between break and continue statements. Break, it leaves the loop by seeing the break statement, but continue, that is, jumps for the next iteration. In break statement, it skips remaining execution of the complete loop, but in continue, it stops the execution of the remaining statements inside the loop for the current iteration only. It is useful if condition always evaluates to be true, but in continue, useful if want to skip the execution for some statements inside the loop for any particular iteration. Thank you. Now we can see the example program for continue. For I in range of 1, 10, then if I mod 2 is equal 0, if this condition is true, we are giving the continue statement, and then we are printing the I values here. And at the end, we will be having the print statement to denote the end of the loop. Let us execute this program. So the output is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then at the end statement after for loop. Actually, we have given the I value in the range of 1 to 10, but within the for loop we are having this if statement. So the condition is I mod 2 is equal to 0. In that case, if that is even number, we are having the continue, so that the next print statement will not be executed and it will just go for the next iteration. In that case, we will be having 1 first, and then if I is having the value 2, then the continue statement will be executed. So in that case, 2 will not be available in our output. And then the next 3, now the if condition is false, so the I value will be printed. And again 4, okay, so in that case 4 is an even number, so continue statement will be executed, so the next print statement will be skipped. So like that we will be having all the odd numbers as the output up to 10. Let us see the example program for break. I is equal to 1 while I less than 9, then we are printing the I value here. The if condition, we just verify I is equal to 3. If it is equal to 3, then we are giving the break statement and we are incrementing the I value. At the end, we will be having the print statement to denote the end of the while loop. Let us run this program. So the output is 1, 2, 3, and then the last statement, that is the end of the while loop. So in this program, we have given I less than 9, so that up to 8 it should print. But we have given this condition I is equal to 3 and then break. So when I reaches 3, then automatically it exits from the loop, the last statement will be printed. So this is what the break statement.